This is part 7 of the giraffe tutorial. We're going to begin by attaching the back legs in this video. So you want to hold your giraffe and get a good placement of where you want his back legs to be from the top view first, because that's what you're going to see. So then go ahead and flip him over. You can drop one of the legs and go ahead and pin that back leg down. Okay. Now let's go ahead and attach his back leg. So I'm just going to go in directly where this is laying. So about right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and come back, pop out beside, where I just went through, and go ahead and grab that first stitch, first single crochet there, and pull it tight. Then we're going to go into the next stitch and down into the body, and I'll just pop right up in this loop here, and then I'll go back through that loop into this open space right beside, and go ahead and pull that and go up into this next stitch. And then just down again and pop out in the next open space. Get the next single crochet, go back into the same space there, pop out into the next open space, and then just repeat this. Okay. So go ahead and take your pins out. We'll see how this leg is attached. Okay, so I'm not really liking how the back's looking, so I'm going to go ahead and attach one more row to lift it up a little bit. So you can actually just look at it from the front now. We're going to go, and I want to attach into this row. So I'm going to pop out here, I'm going to leave my yarn needle here, and I'm just going to lay the leg down and get where I need to be. And then just weave in and out, pulling the leg down into that spot. Okay, so then once you're satisfied, go ahead and knot off And then go ahead and pull your yarn tail through the bottom. Okay, so there's one back leg attached. So now again, go ahead and look at him from the back view. Line up that second back leg so that it is even with the rest of the giraffe's body. You just kind of have to eyeball it. So I'm pretty satisfied with it right there. So I'm going to flip it over and pin it down. Okay. Go ahead and get the yarn needle. Just make sure you don't get caught up on this yarn tail from the first leg. We're going to go in. So I'm going in here, popping out in that space. And then I'm going under this first single crochet. I'm going to pull it tight into place. And I'm going to go into this space and then pop out in the next space. And then I'm going to go into this second single crochet and then back into the space that I just came out of. And just continue this process all the way down. Okay, so after you have it attached, go ahead and pull your pins out. And again, I'm not liking how it's hanging here. It's not even with the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and pop through where I need it to be at, to be even. Oh, guess it would help if I went through the original hole, huh? Okay, so make sure you go through the hole where your yarn came out last. But then go ahead and take it to wherever you need to stitch the leg to make it even with the other one. So it's about right there. Okay, so now it's pretty even with the other one. I'm satisfied. So I'm going to go ahead and knot off and take the yarn tail down to the other one that I already had through the bottom of the giraffe. Just going to tie it off. Okay. So then just go ahead and work it around a little bit. And then go ahead and snip it off. So now your back legs of your giraffe are attached. And he's laying all cute on his belly. But then if you pick him up, his legs dangle. Alright, so now let's go ahead and attach his tail. Okay, so let's have your giraffe laid down. Just measure where you'd want it to be. So about right there is where I'd like him to be. I'm going to go in, pull it through. Take your other strand. Even it up a little bit here. Pop it through. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in that little space in between where I put the two yarn tails in. Grab a stitch of the tail, take it through. So now your tail's attached. So just go ahead and tie these two tails together. Okay, and just take it down through the belly. And snip. So now you have your little tail attached. Okay, so for the spots, it's all just wherever you would like them. So like on my other one, I put some on the front legs, on the neck, and the back. So I have 4 little spots and 1 big one. So the 1 big one I'm going to put on the back. The yarn tail that made the magic circle, you can go ahead and pull it one last time, make sure the hole's closed up. And then just go ahead and snip it a little shorter. You turn your giraffe around. And just find wherever you'd like to place it. And pin it into place. And then just how we have been doing everything else, just go ahead and sew it into place. Like I said, the amount of spots that you put on is completely up to personal preference. Where you put them, personal preference. So if you don't like where I'm placing mine, that's okay. Just go ahead and place yours wherever you'd like them. Okay, so once you have your spots attached, go ahead and knot off. And you can just take your yarn tail down through the belly and cut. So there is one spot attached. So you can go ahead and pause your video and attach all your spots, and I'll meet you back here after all your spots are attached. Real quick, if you do place spots on the arms of your giraffe, make sure you take the yarn tail down through the hoof so it blends in and doesn't show on your giraffe. Okay, so now we have everything attached to the giraffe and all your spots are in place. The last thing we need to do is to give him some eyes. So, you're going to take your eyes and you just need to find the right placement to make him look cute. So you might have to try a couple times before you put the glue on. I'm satisfied with right here, which is the next row above where the nose is attached, and it's about 3 holes over from the middle on each side. Once you find a good placement, go ahead and take your eye, and I'm using Fabric Fusion glue. Go ahead and put the glue on the end of the eye here, like such. And then I take the eye and I twist it and work it in. That way the glue is getting all over the eye, like that. And then do it to the same side, to the other eye. You don't want to put too much, because then it might squish out the sides of the eye. Just kind of wiggle it back and forth in there. And then once you have it all glued into place, go ahead and just put some pressure on it. And then it's good to go. Just set it somewhere where the eyes can dry. You can look at your glue and see how long it takes to dry. This one says 2 to 4 hours. And this is washable glue. So if you would ever have to wash the animal, the glue should be fine. And there is our giraffe. The 2 different noses. I actually like this one better. The littler nostrils. Go ahead. See. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you found it easy, and I hope you're really satisfied with your giraffe. If you enjoyed making this giraffe, go ahead and like my video, subscribe to my channel. I will be coming up with more designs and doing crochet along tutorials on how to make them. Thank you.